How to create the winning 3 dishes is most importantly, it's got to be 3 consistent dishes, not having just the one. That's where I went wrong the past 2 years. I had 1 dish out of 3, almost 9, 10 out of 10, and the other 2 dishes didn't fit 5, 6. So you got to look at it 3 dishes consistently. Can I get it out in 2 hours? Is it give the maximum flavor? Because ultimately that's what is important. Delicious plate of food, 3 delicious tastes of food, and then trying to keep it simple and let the 4 ingredients you're gonna choose, because it's absolutely fantastic ingredients being provided on the mystery basket. So select it 4 ingredients on each dish, and read the judges what caliber they are. So you can see 2-star, 3-star, 1-star, and you look at the areas of, you can get an idea of what are they looking for. They're not looking for rustic main course or start or dessert. They're looking for skill. They're looking for how you work. They're looking for the flavor marriage, the harmony with the three dishes. And once you understand that, you got an idea of, okay, I got 3 dishes here, I'm confident. What I would say, don't do anything you haven't done before. Don't go crazy. Believing what you have and what you've done before, and just find it and think about, can you achieve that in 2 hours? And what do you look at it? For me personally, as somebody new entry, looking at 15 minutes spare. Hour and 45 minutes, you take it out, and having that 15 minutes make the difference. If something go wrong, you can replicate it. Because one thing you don't want, putting a plate of food in front of 25-30 Michelin stars, because it's not just about you cooking a plate of food for the judges, because one day you're going to work for those guys. You never know. So you're putting your career right in front of them, how good you are or how bad you are. Biggest challenge is really to understand the flavors and looking at, can I do 3 consistent dishes? That's what it's all about. It's not about how many techniques you're putting on each plate. It's not about you could do a simplest steak, but you cook it well and you serve it well, that could be enough. You could make the beautiful tart. You don't need to go crazy with all tempering chocolate and putting all sorts of nitrogen. But if you do the tart, for example, dessert, and you cook to perfection, you cannot go wrong. And that's what they're looking at, simplicity, but cook it well. Cooking for those guys are nervous. I'm not gonna lie about it, but it put me on the toe of, I want to put in front of these guys is plate of food, and they're gonna turn around and say, wow. And that was my goal. And because this year you could see it, some of the judges' names on they released it, so you can see what it's gonna be like. So my plan was, I'm not gonna put something in front of it if I'm not happy, and I want it to be the level of Michelin food, and that's what they're looking at. It's not about you cook something, put up anything, that's okay. They are watching you. They look every move you make, how you peel a potato, how you prep a piece of fish, what technique you use to cook, seasoning right, is it cooked properly, and is it presented, its appetite, everything. It's got to be elegant, it's got to be feminine, it's got to be delicious, and that's what they're looking at. Yes, it does put you in nervous, but what I would say, forget about what they're around, think about, don't worry about other people who is judging it, but think about, this is a plate of food I want them to try, and you criticize yourself as it is, and you should be able to get through the final line.